You're watching KPVI News 6, your news source for East Idaho.
Well, for years, animal activists, specifically PETA, have encouraged people to protest rodeos because of what they call inhumane treatment of the stock. So we just wanted to take a few minutes and kind of take a look at how these animals are cared for and what rodeo organizers are doing to ensure their safety. Joining us now, we have Chad Nicholson, one of the rodeo announcers here. Chad, thanks for joining us this evening.
I'm glad to be here.
All right, so let's talk a little bit about this. In your years of experience as a rodeo announcer, how much protests have you encountered?
Well, it depends on what part of the country you're in. You know, I live in the West. I live in California on the West Coast. So, you know, there are just a lot of misinformed people out there about what we do and how we do it. These are animal athletes. Here at this rodeo, there's over $1 million in rodeo livestock. So, where a lot of people invest in Wall Street and in paper money, we all know how successful that's been. The livestock industry, we've invested in livestock. So, these horses and bulls are bred to do this.
So what is your response to people who, like you say, who may be misinformed and come to you and say these animals are being mistreated?
Well, I tell them the truth. You know, these animals are bred to do this, and that they work 8 seconds at a time, 2 minutes a year, and they run on pasture and green hay and are very well cared for. They're fed before the stock contractors' kids are fed. And these bulls out here that you're going to be seeing tonight are worth over $100,000 a piece. So in the common sense world in Literalville, why in the world would you mistreat anything?
Right.
It's a ploy to get money from special interest groups that exploit abused animals and for your money. Or in actuality, you can look at their organizational financial records and they don't help animals. So we are the true advocates. We are the original green cowboys of this country.
Well, tell me a little bit about, from a contractor's point of view, what's some of the care that they put into these animals that some people might not be aware of?
Oh, let's see, 30 below, middle of winter, going out and pulling a calf out of a cow, bottle feeding them, bringing them in the house if you need to warm them up. That actually happens. They go above and beyond. It's their business, it's their life, and you can go to prorodeo.com and click on the livestock welfare link for more information.
What changes have you seen over the past few years, or maybe the past decade or so, of changes in how the animals are cared for?
Well, you know, with the advancement of genetics and research, the care has always been there. You know, the thing about cowboy culture is everything we do is based on common sense and things that we learn from our elders that are passed down from generation to generation. Just like you and I, we make our living with a microphone. You're not going to walk around with it and bang it up against the wall just because you can. Right. So common sense goes a long way.
Okay, Chad, thank you so much for joining us, and we'll be looking forward to hearing a lot more from you tonight at the rodeo. All right, we'll be right back with a look at the weather.